Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Muskan Singh and today in this video we are going to be talking about 4 closure points that we all need to hear at some point or another. Now the main motive of making this video is to either get you out of the rut that you have been in for so long, or either to give you a little sense of peace that we all need from time to time. So let's get started. So the first point is that you are not unsuccessful. You are just inconsistent and lazy. And this applies to all of us. Have you had these moments when you just do not want to do anything and just lie on your bed for every single day? Yeah, I was feeling this for months and weeks. But then I told myself that 2026 has started, and if I won't work hard, my dreams won't work. So we are not unsuccessful. It's just that we are not too we're not very consistent with our work. We start it and then we stop it. And God knows why. Because it happens with a lot of people. So next time if you feel that you're unsuccessful, no. Ask yourself that are you unsuccessful or are you just not putting enough efforts? Because if you're not putting enough efforts, then you can't go a little further and nobody can. So ask yourself. This brings us to the second point, that is, you are not a perfectionist. You are just a normal human being who's scared to start because you know that you're going to fail. And that's okay. Because failing is a part of human beings. If you do not fail, how will you ever be able to learn something new? Failure is just another learning, because the more you fail, the more better you become. Because just imagine, if you're just sitting in your room all day and doing nothing, how will you ever be able to gain the wisdom that failure can get you? No amount of success, no amount of happiness, nothing can get you the kind of wisdom that failure and unhappiness can get you. So when you feel that, why I'm so unhappy, why I am so unsuccessful, why am I not a perfectionist, just thank yourself, because you are in the process of becoming a best version of yourself. Because the person who has already reached the top has nothing else to achieve. But you're still going there. You have a lot more to achieve. So keep going. This brings us to the third point, and that is, you do not need that person. You do not need their bare minimum. Because you are just attached to that one person because of the little bit of attention that they gave earlier, and now you romanticize the entire person and you think that this person is going to change for you, which they never do. People don't change for anyone. Why would you want to change for anyone? So don't romanticize that person and get over it. Because if something is not meant for you, God will never give you peace with that. So move on. You'll find several other beautiful human beings who will value you for who you are and will never force you to change and will never tell you that you're not good enough. Because the people who are not meant for you will always hurt you in smallest ways, and that you will keep ignoring, and that will cost your life. So stay away from them and do not romanticize that one person, because it was not meant for you. Because if it was meant for you, you would find peace in that. So ask yourself if you find peace in that, and if you don't, move on. The fourth and the last point for this video is, and that is, that you are not lonely. You just don't have a lot to do in your plate. See, for example, if somebody who's busy with their work, somebody who's always constantly chasing their dreams, working on themselves, becoming the best version of themselves, you will never catch them saying that they are lonely, because they are not free enough to do that. They don't have that much time. So you are not lonely. I know that, people don't have a lot of friends and you can't relate to everyone, but that's okay. Move on. Because the more you want friends, that means the more validation you need from them. But why would you want their validation? You only need yourself. And I know it's a very, it's a very overused statement, and it sounds very, very boring sometimes, but that's okay. Let's get to the point. People who do not value you will not be in your life, as I said earlier. So stop calling yourself lonely and please go and work on yourself. It's high time. And guys, don't get me wrong. This is not me bashing and berating people who have a lot of friends, but this is me directly addressing the people who do not have a lot of friends and who always constantly calling themselves lonely. Please guys, lonely is a big word to use, and I know sometimes I can get lonely too. I don't have a lot of friends. For that matter, I don't even have friends, but that's okay. Your life doesn't end just because you don't have friends. You have yourself, and that is enough. The more you work on yourself, the more you become the better version of yourself. And please do not try to change yourself for anybody, because they will leave in the end. People will leave in the end, so do not change for anyone. Unless and until it's a habit that is harming you, please don't change yourself and love yourself. Because the more you love yourself, the less friends you will have, and it's a fact. Because then you won't waste your time in pleasing everyone and giving your time to every single person. Because friendship requires time and your goals too. So choose your goals. My lovely people, with this we come to an end of this video. Please let me know what you think are some closure points that we all need to hear. And I'm really happy that you watched this video. Really appreciate you for everything. And I wish you all the luck and all the best. Thank you so much for engaging. Bye bye. Take care.